Hello, everyone. Welcome back to a very sad video on the Hypnos channel. Yes, you might be asking, why am I wearing a hat? Well, I just woke up to some of the most ridiculous news I've ever woken up to regarding my favorite basketball team, Boston Celtics. Thought it was fitting to put on the Boston hat because my hair is disgusting. So, you know, I don't want to have that all day in the video. But let's get right into it. Rumored trade, Kevin Durant from the Nets to the Celtics. Apparently, we offered Jaylen Brown, Derek White, and an undisclosed number of draft picks. And I thought it was a joke, honestly. When I saw like the Bleacher Report notification come up, I actually thought it was like a joke. It was like a prank. It was a joke. Brad Stevens has been an amazing GM for us, but this trade makes absolutely no sense. Jaylen Brown already took to Twitter with the supposed trade. It was offered. It hasn't happened, just to clarify. But he already took to Twitter. He's pissed off. All he said was SMH, which just means so much hate. And I agree. He's a two-time All-Star, one of the best two-way players, under 25, under contract for the next 3 years. He's a cornerstone of the Celtics franchise. He's a forward. You can't find wings in this league. And we're offering him for, yes, Kevin Durant, one of the best players in our generation. I get it. He's also 34, okay? He's 34. This isn't a 30-year-old Kevin Durant. This isn't OKC Kevin Durant. We're trading him for someone we beat handily. Like we smashed Kevin. Like he put up numbers, but on horrible efficiency. We played amazing defense against him. So I don't get, if you're Brad Stevens, why are you trading Jaylen Brown for Kevin Durant? You already did what you needed to this season. You got a playmaking guard. You got Malcolm Brogdon, who can fit seamless. He's a 40% three-point shooter. He can guard any position. And we got him for a bag of chips. We got him for a late first rounder because hopefully we're going to go to the playoffs and maybe go to the finals again. But now I don't know because Jaylen Brown's like, what the hell? And I agree with him. What the hell? Like, what are you doing if you're Brad Stevens? Like, how do you look at this trade and think, yes, this is the trade for us to make? We already got Malcolm Brogdon. We got Danilo Gallinari. Why? Why do you have to do anything else? You don't. Just sit pat. You don't. The fact that you even offered this trade puts our season in jeopardy. That's what really angers me, right? They could make this deal and I'd be angry. Like I would not be happy with it. Could it help us? Sure. I don't know if it would make us better. I honestly don't. Jaylen Brown averages 20. He plays better defense than Kevin Durant. And you're throwing in Derek White and picks, like the undisclosed number of picks. If we throw in like 3 first rounders, I'm gonna, I don't know. I don't know why you're the Nets if you didn't accept this. Like, what else do you have? Like, what else were the offers? Tyler Hero and Kyle Lowry and 4 first rounders. Why wouldn't you accept this? That's like so dumb to me. That's one of the stupidest things. The fact we offered it, dumb. The fact the Nets didn't accept is beyond dumb. That's just stupidity. The fact you didn't trade your 34-year-old superstar for a 25-year-old superstar who's a tier below is like blasphemy. It doesn't make any sense to me. So number one, if you should have accepted it, if you're the Nets, like you should have already accepted it, and the news should have broken. This would be a completely different video where I'd just be yelling at the camera. If this happens, you can fully expect a video where I just yell at the camera and just burn everything I own. Like just burn all the Celtics gear I own, because that's what it feels like. You got Brad Stevens, who's been an amazing GM for us so far. And he's just saying, yeah, we made the finals. But what if we took our second best player who's under 25, hasn't even entered his prime yet, and we trade him for someone who's amazing? Do not get me wrong. Kevin Durant is Kevin Durant, but he's way over his prime. This is not prime Kevin Durant. This is just good Kevin Durant. But he's under contract for 4 more years. So you're trading him essentially for a 38-year-old Kevin Durant when you could have had a 28-year-old Jaylen Brown. Let's use our head here. Let's use our head. We already made the offseason additions we needed. We got Malcolm Brogdon, who averages 19 points a game, 40% shooting, and actually plays defense. And then we signed Danilo Gallinari with the mid-level cap exception. So why are we going after Kevin Durant? Why? Like, I'm literally asking you, why? Why do you go after Kevin Durant? It doesn't make any sense. The Warriors got worse. They lost Otto Porter and Gary Payton, and they got Dante DiVincenzo, who's just meh. Like, the Warriors got worse and we got better. And yet you want to blow it all up for Kevin Durant, who's amazing, but the cost of getting him is not worth it. I would love Kevin Durant, but not for Jaylen Brown. Are you kidding me? Like, it doesn't make any sense. And now Jaylen Brown's just angry with us, which I get completely. But now he's just pissed off at us. And it's like, thank you, Brad Stevens. Thank you for this. This really helped us. Oh my God. It's really frustrating. And then the funniest part is what the Nets offered. The Nets were like, you know what? No, we're going to say no to Jaylen Brown, Derek White in draft picks because we want Jaylen Brown, Marcus Smart, another rotation player, probably Derek White. So they wanted Jaylen Brown, Derek White, Marcus Smart, who's Defensive Player of the Year, in more draft picks than we offered. Like, where's the thinking here? Why would you think we would accept that? Why would we trade an all-star, a Defensive Player of the Year, a quality starter, in more draft picks for an over-the-hill, insanely good? Like, people, don't get this wrong. Kevin Durant is amazing, but he's old. And our team is not old. Like, we're all under 30. For Kevin Durant, who just doesn't fit into the timeline. He does not fit into the timeline Boston has created. So why the Nets would offer that back to us, I don't know. Probably because they were like, oh, they offered Jaylen Brown. Maybe they'll accept this because Brad Stevens is being an idiot. Like, he's actually being an idiot. And who knows? I'm at, like, I don't know what to say anymore. It's like, why? Why? I'm going to end the video because this has just been me ranting for 10 minutes because my franchise is threatening to throw away everything I have cared for and everything we've worked for. And I'm begging them, please do not do this. Besides the fact that you already pissed off Jaylen Brown. He's already pissed off. And honestly, I would be too. He's like, why do you guys not value me? I'm a two-way all-star wing who actually plays good defense. That doesn't happen in the league. Like, that doesn't exist anywhere else. You could say Andrew Wiggins, but Jaylen Brown's stats are so much better than Andrew Wiggins. Like, do not get me caught up in this. But that's it for today, guys. Thank you for watching. Subscribe, like. I have a bunch of other videos on a bunch of other cool stuff. Look out for a Formula One video coming out soon. Brad Stevens, what the heck are you doing? I just don't get it. Jaylen, if you're watching this, I'm so sorry. We all love you here in Boston. Please stay. Do not get mad at our organization because we're a bunch of idiots right now. That's it for now. Hypnos out.